Hi, this is Anita Hales, and I'm putting on my herbalist hat today, and we're going to talk about 8 herbs that kill viruses because so many people are flipping out about coronavirus and the flu and all that. So we're going to talk about some herbs that are scientifically proven to do what they say. And we're going to cover herbs with the science behind them, herbs and their essential oils. And disclaimer, this video is not intended to replace your doctor. We make no claim of cures for any ailment. We do not diagnose or prescribe. If you are ill, please see your medical professional and do your own research. So families have been using herbs to heal since the dawn of time. And for centuries and centuries, that's all they had. Some herbs are powerful enough to kill. Never underestimate their potency and respect their power. More is not always better. And right off the bat, one of the first herbs that I'm going to talk about is oregano. And test tube studies have shown both oregano oil and isolated carvacrol to reduce the activity of murine norovirus, or MNV, within 15 minutes of exposure. And norovirus is highly contagious, and it shows up on cruise ships every summer here in Alaska. I remember the Legionnaire's disease of years ago. That was a norovirus. And the 3 standbys that are generally accepted as the go-to herbs for flu viruses are sage, garlic, and peppermint. The antiviral properties of sage are mostly attributed to compounds called sulfacinolide and sage-1, which are found in the leaves and the stem of the plant. And this has been looked at as a possible for possible assistance in the treatment of AIDS. And garlic, of course, everybody knows about garlic, and there have been many studies, test tube studies and people studies. It has been studied to death. And there are studies showing that garlic may have antiviral activity against influenza A and B, HIV, HSV1, viral pneumonia, and rhinovirus, that's the one you get in your nose, which causes the common cold. Plus, it repels vampires. And peppermint, which is often underestimated for its potency. In a test tube study, peppermint leaf extract exhibited potent antiviral activity against respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, and significantly decreased levels of inflammatory compounds. And when I was driving school bus years ago, I used to suck on a peppermint all the time, and I never got sick. Sweet basil and holy basil. Actually, basil is a very large family of herbs. There are many species in this family, and all of them are helpful. Sweet basil extracts include compounds like apigenin and ursolic acid, and they exhibit potent effects against herpes viruses, hepatitis B, and enterovirus. Holy basil, also known as tulsi, has been shown to increase immunity, which may help fight viral infections. And they use holy basil in a lot of aromatherapy stuff. And fennel. Fennel is that plant that kind of tastes like licorice. And it's very tasty, and it has been shown to be effective against herpes. And herpes often manifests themselves in cold sores on your lip or inside of your mouth or nose. And some eruptions on the skin also are evidence of herpes. And rosemary. And oleanolic acid has displayed antiviral activity against herpes viruses, HIV, flu, and hepatitis in animal and test tube studies. Rosemary extract has demonstrated antiviral effects against herpes viruses, hepatitis A, which is a liver complaint. And so it's a very effective herb, and it smells good. They also use that a lot in aromatherapy. And this flu season, most of all, don't panic. Stay healthy and practice good hygiene. Most of the mortality in influenza and colds is from secondary infections, and it usually is because someone has an already compromised immune system. So stay healthy. If you're sick, don't go out in public, and remember to wash your hands and just use good old-fashioned common sense, and we can get through this all together. And I want to thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe, and there'll be more good stuff tomorrow. And I am a chartered herbalist. I studied for a couple of years at Dominion Herbal College in Canada. And hope you have a wonderful day and stay healthy out there and use those herbs.